Transmitting to you from Old Heart Radio.
I'm gonna hit record on my little jiggy bob. Currently we're recording, so we didn't even have to use the Zoom voice to let us know this time.
Oh wow!
I know.
I feel a little bit awkward.
Recording in progress.
It's it does feel a little like almost naked. You're just out there. Like, are we recording right now?
Mm-hmm.
It's like a wedding that just started, but you weren't really paying attention, so you're still kind of talking during the ceremony.
Get that fucking those looks.
Are they gonna shut up? Are they gonna shut up?
There's just one really mad old lady sitting there.
Dude, old ladies, they take weddings so seriously.
Well, you know what? We shouldn't be disappointing them.
Yeah. Well, and we're not going to disappoint corn dogs with this episode, because I guarantee you, here on episode 13 of Under Further Review, we have not just commentary on old ladies at weddings, but actual music review. The council has assembled once again. We're here to finish off the part 2 of our reflection kind of playlist, going through and reflecting on some artists that we've each discovered during the first kind of handful of weeks of recording this here podcast. So far, it's been a pretty good roundup. We covered Jameson and Dusty's last week, so here we're going to cover the last 3 of us. But Caleb, where are you currently?
I'm next to Jameson. I'm sitting on his bed.
Did you go there?
Bed.
Did you go there just to give him a hug for that Devin Townsend present?
Yep, I sure did. My girlfriend hates it.
Yes.
Are you guys sitting in the same bed?
Yep.
Is that because
We
you put
are.
it above your bed?
This is
on the
adorable.
ceiling?
Like Caleb said, his girlfriend hates the new present.
Yeah.
What you don't see is under the blankets we're holding hands right now.
Playing footsies.
It's so
A
cute.
picture the grandparents from Willy Wonka in a bed together. That's exactly what this
Grandpa
is.
Joe.
Yes, the senior buckets.
I don't know who's Joe and who's George, but
Also, why were there so many of them?
4 old people in bed. They're just pissing and shitting themselves.
Oh, there was
It's
only
a rough scene, man.
I thought there was like a whole nursing home worth of one. Maybe that was just my child brain remembering it.
Yeah. Like
4's too many.
There was like a whole crowd of old people in that room.
in that bed. Like people don't talk about how fucking weird that was.
Yeah,
Everyone talks about that scene. It was a very weird scene.
It was odd. The poor buckets, living off that toothpaste screw cap money. That's what I think Charlie's dad did. Well, I guess in the movie his mom stirred giant pots of laundry. So
yep.
Mm-hmm.
And they ate cabbage water.
Fucking hard knock life. Who do you think would win in a fight, Annie or Charlie Bucket?
And Charlie Bucket's dirty.
Dude, he's after that fucking chocolate.
He roams the streets selling fucking papers and shit.
Dude.
Yeah.
But Annie's in a orphanage, you got to fight for everything there.
She might have a shiv already.
It's true.
I think we're giving orphans a rough go. They're not all that bad. I mean, look,
Did we say anything bad? We said they were tough as nails.
Okay.
We said they were natural born fighters.
that's right. That's
Well,
right.
yeah.
I didn't badmouth an orphan today.
I guess it was preemptive, just in case somebody did.
When you get dealt that hand, you gotta be tough.
Dude.
Tiny Tim versus Charlie Bucket versus Annie. Triple threat match for the title.
Triple threat.
Tiny Tim's
Triple
getting
threat
fucked up in the first round, man.
It's a ladder match.
Dude.
Tiny Tim is disabled. He's not this is not a fair fight.
That's probably his gimmick, though.
Yeah, it's actually just a
Disabled.
weapon he brings into the ring.
Yeah.
Like razor blades taped to his crutch.
It's like celebrity death match.
Oh my god. Okay. All right. Let's just be honest here. We have a holiday episode coming your way, but it is not this episode. So we'll save some of those tantalizing holiday fight scenarios for later.
We'll circle back to Tiny Tim.
Yeah, we'll circle back to his who
Bill
will win
Murray's-
in the squared
Bill-
circle.
Grinch versus Santa.
Bill Murray Scrooge versus Sir Patrick Stewart Scrooge.
I'll table that one. Hang on. We're going to have to come up with some thesi for that. Some theses. Some theses.
Stop it.
Oh my god. Okay.
Theses Pieces, is that what you said?
Theses.
You should be ashamed of yourself.
Anyone who says Reese's Pieces should feel stupid because you're supposed to rhyme it. It's Reese's because it rhymes with pieces.
That's why E.T. liked him so much. It was the
Reese's
rhyme,
Pieces.
not the flavor.
The first song we have is Nightcrawler by the OCs.
Yup. Again, this is what there was like an inspiration off of Jasper, Mr. Saint Germain, our good friend. He kind of like I've heard about this band so many times, and I was just one of those like I definitely was warranted at following it up after his track. So I don't know. I kind of like this slow, sort of slow pulse to this track, and just kind of the energy to it all. So I don't know. What was the thoughts from you guys though?
I don't know. I'm not the biggest fan of the OCs. I thought Jasper's pick was way too fucking long, and I think this one it's a bit drony, and it doesn't really ever pick up. So I don't know. Didn't really do it for me. It wasn't like offensive, but not my favorite track.
Fair.
What do you think, Gil?
Well, I could see that. It is definitely an intro track. Like, is this like the first song on like the album or something? Because it definitely has
It kind of
that
feels like
vibe
that. I'd have to look it up again.
of like intro, like easing you in.
Yeah.
So it's hard to say without context of the album to see, if it picks up. There's like a story to it or whatever, but it's okay. I mean, it's not very long, so that's good. I don't really remember Jasper's OC's song though.
I'd say the one that he picked had a little more like power to it. I think.
Yeah, had more energy for sure.
Yeah, I guess it's kind of a drony jam song.
Yeah.
Yeah. What do you think, Nick?
It's going to be pretty hypocritical of me to say that I don't like the droning in this song when I listen to like ambient synthesizer music like a fucking nerd. But this was drony in like a not fun way.
Oh.
It was so like I remember the other song that Jasper gave to us, and that song was upbeat and it was cool. I agree that that one also went on for too long, but mainly because I just felt like he didn't have the 7 minutes of material that he stretched out. It was like 3 minutes of material stretched into 7. This one is let's see how long it is. 4 minutes and 12 seconds stretched out. 0 minutes and 0 seconds stretched out into 4 minutes and 12 seconds of material.
They took like a riff and then expanded it.
It was very boring. I don't know why that was so hard for me to get those words out. I was trying to be witty. I was trying to pull off some 11-1 years old.
11-1. Well,
Caleb?
I am in agreement with pretty much everyone on this. The first 12 seconds, that's the song. And then you get another 4 minutes of it. Oh, it's very repetitive and sadly pretty fucking boring.
Fuck.
Yeah.
everybody's getting me on that one.
Critical pain.
Roasted.
Boom, roasted. Well, then I guess we just move into the next. Mars for the Rich by King Gizzard.
Yeah. So again, I think this might have been off of Jasper's.
Yeah, he definitely had King Gizzard.
Yeah, because he had 2 on there, I believe. But yeah, this track just fucking slays. I love it. And like it paints this, almost like classic sci-fi dystopian future of like the rich people colonizing Mars and, just leaving behind a crumbling Earth for whoever is fucking left in humanity. And it's just an interesting fucking ride, I'd say.
Yeah, I don't know. I remember we talked about King Gizzard a little bit and my experience with him of like I've tried so many times and I finally found a King Gizzard song on Jasper's, that Crumbling Castle song that I dug.
Mm-hmm.
And then this one reminded me of a song off of Nick's playlist by Clutch when it's kind of just like dad rock. And yeah, this honestly made me be like, yeah, I don't need to give King Gizzard another chance.
Oh. Was that a dig on Clutch? Leave
Yeah,
them
it was,
alone.
It's a dig on both.
Hey man,
this
I
was
like
like-
that Clutch song.
Clutch
This
is a
is-
good band.
Just like dad butt rock.
Yeah.
It is, and it's great.
Well, let's hear your opinion then, Nick.
All right.
Redeem it.
This is, I think we discussed the last time we had to listen to King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard. That I mentioned this last time that it was like the 12th time that someone had tried to get me into King Gizzard, thinking that I would really, really like King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard. So this marks year either 13 or 14. for me. And honestly, this song fucking rocks. I like it.
Yes.
For the exact same reason Jameson did not.
Dude.
It kind of reminds me of Clutch. The song's a fucking banger.
Dude.
I don't think I'm going to continue to listening to King Gizzard because, like apparently only 1 out of 14 songs is good. But this song I'm going to continue to listen to. It's fun. Rocks. It's
Hell
a jam.
yeah. Hell yeah.
Well, what about you, Caleb?
Well, I think there's hope for Nick because King Giz has so many songs and so many albums that you could basically make a whole album that you like out of the 1 out of 14. But that's neither here nor there.
Hell yeah.
It's okay. Now that you guys are mentioning Clutch, I'm liking it less because I like the theme. It's kind of cool, but fuck Clutch.
Dude,
No, that's what I'm here to say. Fuck Clutch.
I've defended you on the Devin Townsend thing, and now this is what you're doing.
Listen, this
I'm
isn't
turning-
about.
I'm
no,
turning
this-
coat.
Oh, the turncoats come.
I just had so much fucking rage just shimmer through my mind. Anyway, I like King Giz. I don't have any problem with King Giz. This song is pretty cool. I wish I hadn't been reminded of Clutch because
Well, stop saying the name, man.
hey, you ruined it.
It's like Voldemort, bro.
Well, it just went from this is a pretty cool song
Man, that must not be.
to man.
No, I will not allow that. I will continue to name Clutch. And my favorite album of theirs, Psychic Warfare. Go listen to that. It's real
No.
good.
This became a Clutch plug.
I won't. I drive an automatic. You don't need a fucking clutch.
Yes, you do.
Well, you don't have to work it with your
It's
foot.
an automatic clutch.
Yeah, I don't have to deal with it.
Well, let's hear from Gil. Let's see if he can bring us back.
I like this song. I'm not the biggest King Gizzard fan. I'm not. I mean, I've only really been known of them for like the last year and a half. But it's a good just rock and roll song, you know. It gives me some.
It chugs along, you know?
Yeah, it's just a good, song that you fired up. But yeah, it's fine. I don't have any qualms with it.
Fine.
Nick, you should listen to the song "Rattlesnake" by King Gizzard. That's a fun song.
Rattlesnake?
Yeah.
I'll check it out.
There you go. King
Well,
Giz.
now that we have a recommendation, let's move on to the next. Everything at Your Feet by Odessa and the Chimanas. Fuck, I don't know.
I'm gonna roll with
Mamas.
Just say by Odessa.
Yeah. Odessa.
that. Yeah. This one I ripped from your list, Jameson.
Yeah.
Because I was just like, damn, dude, like I just got lost in that song that you put on there, and so I was like, oh, well, let me just get lost in something else. So, yeah, I don't know. I think one of the things I liked about this song was like there's some like, I believe there's some. This is the one with the weird horn work. I like the vocal work on there, like the Spanish vocal work. I don't know. It just kind of, it's another one of those tracks that you just kind of, there's a good flow to it, so you just end up getting like swept up in it, you know.
I kind of think that's like that's my biggest thing with Odessa. I think every time anyone's featured them, I'm a huge fan. I love them, and they just have a way of, I don't know. For me, at least, I can just kind of dissolve into the music, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
I don't know. I always think, and I don't snowboard anymore, but I always just think of this would be the perfect music to like throw in some earbuds and go like gliding down the mountain on a snowboard.
Dude.
But I love Odessa. No complaints here. So, but I think Dusty has complaints about Odessa, so let's try him out.
I don't hate this. It's just not my thing. The horn is pretty catchy. I'll give them that. But I don't know. I like I said before. I think I missed the boat on the whole techno, this style of whatever. I just never was for me. I don't know. I didn't go to Paradiso or any of that stuff. So sure, maybe he would have gotten into it. I don't know though. So it's man.
Yeah. I feel like I'm late to the party with it. Like sometimes I just randomly discover a song that like you don't realize you're like, like I don't know, I keep saying lost, but you're just stuck in, like that. But yeah, I don't know. I never went to like a festival or anything either. But
it's an experience.
Yeah.
What do you think, Nick?
So I was walking the dog when I first heard this. So I put the Reflection playlist on to walk to. It was quite nice, and I had a couple in me, obviously. But when this song came on, it was just exactly what I wanted to hear at that moment. It was what I saw that Odessa was on the playlist, and I was like, oh, okay, well, there's going to be an Odessa song. And this is not the song that I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be a big boisterous thing, and this was like halfway between my expectation of Odessa and a lo-fi beat. It was just the right level, for what I wanted to walk, like in a light little drizzle rain, some breeze, walking a dog, man. It's pretty good. I like it.
Hell yeah.
I do have to say, like, I've talking to Amy, and I don't think I've mentioned it on here, but like I've been to so many fucking concerts that I'm kind of over them. Like I'm not really into doing shows anymore, but Odessa is the one group where the next time they tour, I will go see them. Like every time they put on such a huge show, and they do all of their drumming live. So they usually have like 10, they have a full drum line on stage with them. And they usually have like a drone light show that's going on with it. It's just fucking insane.
Dude.
But so that's the one show I'm holding out for to kind of round things out.
Speaking of shows, I just gotta throw this out there. Tenacious D is going on tour, a summer tour.
Oh.
All right, they're doing a stop in Seattle and a stop in Bend. It's like
if it's in Bend, we could go to the last Blockbuster.
Dude, I'm trying to get my hands on Ticks, so
Well, yeah, if you keep an eye out, I would definitely do Tenacious D as well. Obviously,
yeah, I got it. I feel like this is they're just one of those. It's the 21st and the 22nd
of June.
June, sorry, yeah. They're just one of those acts, man. Like I've thought about this so much. Like I don't, you just don't know how long they're gonna tour or do things. So
this could be their last tour.
Yeah,
for all
I just want to try and get that fucking magic out of it. Anyway.
Well, yeah, we got to hear from Caleb before we move on.
Odessa?
Yeah, so nothing bad to say here. This was like, I think maybe I might have been the first in our group to kind of dive into the EDM scene and, feel it all out. And I was feeling it. I still am. And Odessa is no exception. This is the kind of stuff I usually gravitate towards, like the little more down tempo, a little more lo-fi, kind of chill, spacey, good for a walk, good for studying, whatever. Yeah. It's not hyphy. And yeah, I kind of figured when I saw, okay, Jared picked this one, and I started listening to it, and I was like, trumpets, because I now know Jared is a big fan of trumpets, and you picked a great song. This was high on the list for me. So
hell yeah.
No complaints.
Fuck yeah.
Caleb, hang on. I have a question for you. Maybe this was just like a fever dream that I had, but right around the time that you first got into electronic music, I remember you were longboarding a lot at the time. And did you just write the word dubstep on the bottom of your longboard?
I don't think I did. That doesn't sound familiar.
Maybe an epic tag.
That sounds like the lamest thing you could possibly do.
I distinctly remember making fun of someone for this. Did Andy Meats have a longboard?
Yeah, it might have been Andy. I don't remember doing that.
Like all lowercase dubstep.
I was just getting real high, skating around and tagging stuff allegedly. So I don't know. I was 19.
Damn long.
I don't fucking remember what I had for breakfast, man. Maybe.
Oh,
Well-
that's all I had to ask about that.
Doesn't sound like me.
Dubstep.
Well, speaking of dubstep,
Ooh.
how about Handmade Cities by
What?
Penny?
Yeah.
The fuck out of here.
The fuck just
I thought that was perfect. I thought. So, dude, yeah, I pulled this. Man, wait, whose list did I pull it off? It was Caleb's, I believe, right?
Mm-hmm.
Caleb, you'd know. I'm asking everybody like they know. Yeah, this fucking thing shreds, man. There's some like wild tones in this fucking song that I just really like. I wasn't expecting when I started it, but like, you know, when there's these certain cuts like and you're just like, what the fuck starts happening? There's, I don't know, I thought this song had so much fucking character to it that I loved it, dude. But yeah, yeah.
It's technical, like, I don't even know what. It's fucking a face melter, is how I would say it.
Yeah.
It's fucking really cool. And maybe I'm finding that's just what I need out of more technical, heavy music, is just take the vocals out, because I enjoyed the fuck out of this one.
Dude.
And a lot of stuff we've seen I don't enjoy, but this was fucking great.
Hell yeah.
So, Caleb, what do you think of it?
I mean, I think it's like Spotify confirmed it for me when it did that whole like wrap up of your year thing. But I started a love affair with Pliny this year. I mean, I knew about him, whatever before, but like that whole album, Impulse Voices, just fucking grabbed me by the balls. And then when I was studying for my final recently, I was just stuck on this album. And this isn't my favorite song on the album, but that doesn't mean it's not amazing, because it's Plenty and shit's fucking amazing. There's nothing bad. It's like you like jazz, you like rock, you like metal, you like this, that. Like, it's in there, and it's all amazing and tasteful and so well written. And I haven't been this excited about music in a long time. So fuck yeah, Plenty.
Fuck yeah.
You like jazz?
I like jazz now, you guys. I'm 30.
Oh my god, speaking
Hey,
of
man, there's nothing wrong
being-
with jazz.
speaking of being old as shit, I just got a white elephant present that
Oh.
they wasn't really a white elephant present.
Pinky
It was just
swap.
a goofy present that they knew I would somehow love. And it's a signed by Martin Sheen, like wooden framed, like glass shadow box portrait of President Bartlett from the West Wing.
Oh god,
fucking way.
that's fucking awesome.
It's got like these like bas relief letters and shit on it too.
Oh my god.
It's so beautifully crafted with Martin Sheen's signatures right there.
Amazing.
That's gorgeous.
Bartlett for America, everybody.
He's my president.
Nick, what do you think of Handmade Cities?
It's Pliny, man. He's one of my favorite artists. Caleb already sung his praises today. I've sung him before. He's a not a genre-defining artist. He's a generation-defining artist, I think. Good stuff. Thumbs up.
Good stuff.
2 thumbs up.
What about you, Gil?
Oh, I like it quite a bit. I was on Saturday when I was in my Christmas shopping, driving around town. I turned on some Pliny. You're just kind of bopping it down the road. You're like, I think my favorite part of this song is 3/4 through when he's do the sweeping part, and then it cuts into that guitar riff. That that's just like, I feel like that's kind of like the climax of the song. But yeah, it fucking goes. Definitely been checking them out more. It's just music that you could just have on, and or like Caleb is studying to it, or you can just bop along. So
Yeah.
I give it 3 thumbs up.
Ooh.
I'll add some thumbs.
Triple thumbs.
What about Riding the Giants by Human Factor?
Yeah, dude. So this came off of yours, Jameson, and dude, I just love this song. I love that. I like. Admittedly, the title is what like made me choose a song to like listen to at first. I was like scrolling through a bunch of their stuff and just like hitting random tracks, and I was like, "Ride the Giants." Like, sounds epic, and I think it kind of fucking is. Again, it's just like this song. I think just has like a story that it tells pretty well. So I really got behind it.
Yeah, Human Factor is another one of those like the past song. There's no vocals to it, and it's like I really like Human Factor a lot. But now I've seen like listening through all these playlists, like this crazy technical shit that Caleb and Nick listen to. Like I almost feel like it's so much less technical and just more rock based that it's almost like a bit of a letdown. But I still love Human Factor.
Yeah.
It's just comparatively, it's so different that it's hard to compare. But as I'd said it before, and I'll say it again, Human Factor is great. So, what do you think, Dusty?
I have some other thoughts for like Pliny. I mean, when it came to metal, like I always prefer the musical part of it, not so much the screaming bullshit, because I never understand what the fuck they're saying. So it kind of hits the right chord. You're like, well, I'd just rather listen to this than this other bullshit, you know? And this is technical where it's not just fucking breakdowns. And then some guys sweeping, you know, it's like, yeah, I get it, you can sweep, but you compose a song. So I don't know, I like this. It's good to have those back to back, you know. Just through the technical part. I think that's kind of why I like some like Between the Buried and Me stuff.
Between the Buried and Me is crazy technical though.
Yeah. But like I feel like their stuff was, I mean, they had singing and stuff, but I feel like it was way more about the music.
Yeah, I'll agree with that. Nick, what do you think of this one?
I wouldn't call these guys metal.
Yeah,
I'd call them just prog. Honestly, this song was a jam, and like if someone were to describe to me what this song was going to sound like, I wouldn't listen to it. It would sound stupid and boring to me. But I did listen to it because I had to for a project, for a school project. No, so I did listen to it, and it just grooves and it goes and it soars. It's the songwriting of these guys that just stands out. This is a really cool song.
Yeah.
I missed your playlist, so I didn't actually go and listen to your shit before. But I really enjoyed this. This is my first time hearing him. So
yeah.
Well,
Well,
experience for me.
Quick, like little flashback on him. Like it's just a random band that I found through Spotify, and they have like 10,000 plays like on Spotify. They're not a popular band or anything, and they're
Really? Wow.
yeah. I was reading about them. They're like it's just like a super group from like Russia or Ukraine or somewhere like that, but they're not super popular, but it's all like this. It's like proggy rock with synth in it as well, and yeah, I'd check them out. They're really cool.
Yeah, I just might do that. This was unexpected. I enjoyed this.
Fuck yeah.
Caleb?
Well, I mean, everyone knows I'm a fan of the prog, and Human Factor is one I need to listen to more. But like the keyboard about like halfway through that kind of just like carries it like for the next couple minutes to like this big like climax with the drum roll and everything, and it's really good. It reminds me of like instrumental versions of bands that I've listened to in the past from, you know, other obscure prog bass bands. And sometimes like it's easier to enjoy this type of music when there's no vocals, because then you don't have to feel like, oh, I don't love the vocalist, so this is kind of polarizing, and you can just enjoy it for the writing and the musicianship. And it also, like, I don't know, like these guys get me kind of like excited because I feel like I could probably pull off like learning how to play this. So it's like, oh, cool, I want to go like play my guitar, and that's always a really special thing when you're listening to music. It makes you want to do your own thing.
It's more inspiration than just like blown the fuck away like at the skill. Like you're like, that's within my grasp.
Well, speaking of things in our grasp, I don't know how that fucking goes at all. But
Hammers.
The final song on our fucking captain's playlist is Wizards
Yes.
by Glory Hammer.
Yes. So, dude, the Goblin King song you shared on your playlist became one of my top tracks played from this last year because I just fucking hammered it. I love that shit. And so when I was
You
digging
did not
through-
have much time either.
No, I
like,
didn't.
That's not that long. You must have had that on fucking repeat.
And so,
Hey
when I was
man,
looking
that's
through-
only one chapter of the story.
dude. That's what I love about this shit. It's just so fucking like, it's just so big, and yeah. When I was like scrolling through, I just had to like stop at obviously Wizards on one of the tracks. And this song's just fucking glorious. Just Wizards, like I fucking love it, dude. But
Yeah,
the real question
I mean-
is how do you guys feel? I suppose.
I mean, this song's fucking epic and hilarious. Yeah, it's great. I turned this on because I think you added this was like a late addition to the playlist.
Yeah.
So, a couple days ago, I was driving to work at like 5 in the morning, and I throw this on in my headphones, and it's like I get to work, and I'm like, "Fuck, I'm ready to go." Yeah,
dude, the fucking power starts flowing through you.
and I usually am not one for this shit, but I mean, Glory Hammer's actually pretty fucking cool. I'll give it to you, Nick. So
Hell yeah.
I don't know if they're going to be in my rotation, but I don't think I'll ever change one of their songs. So
Fuck yeah.
Well, hopefully Spotify recognizes that and starts just poking them more and more at you.
yeah. Caleb, what do you think of this one?
I like it, but I also am like, eh. Because it's super fucking epic and it's silly. And honestly, the lyrics might be one of the best things. Like, wizards brewing a potion in the dark tower. Like,
Yeah.
amazing. And it actually kind of reminded me of like the keyboard and like guitar like lead little parts reminded me of like Children of Bodom, which I was a big fan of back in the day, just without the vocals. And this was a lot more fun and silly and epic. But I have to say, I tried playing this for my girlfriend because I thought, okay, she likes Winter Sun, another power metal band that I showed her. Like, she really likes them. And I was like, okay, well, maybe she'll like this. Do you like power metal? And she's like, put Winter Sun back on. This is bullshit. It's kind of like, I appreciate it. It's silly and it's fun, and it would be fun to see live and just get drunk and sing with them. But it is redonkulous.
It is. It's just so fucking over the top.
Well, Gil, what do you think of it?
I mean, I like it. It's a fun song. It's definitely one of those things where it depends on your mood. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm not like Nick, where I would just be taking a walk and listening to this stuff. It's more like I got a bunch of friends together drinking and or smoking or doing whatever, and just let's put on some bullshit music that we can all like sing along to, and yeah. Yeah, exactly.
Well, let's throw it to Captain Power Metal then. Nick, let's
All right.
get it. Let's hear it.
So I'm just going to address the comment Dusty made about going for a walk listening to this. I used to literally walk to high school listening to like Rhapsody of Fire albums in album order so that I could understand the story, and it was great. So you are the one who's missing out. Secondly, I'm honored that Glory Hammer has made it into your hearts and minds. I don't know why I'm honored. I didn't do anything, but
All that hard
they're pretty
work.
cool. Yeah, I wrote these songs. I'm Glory Hammer.
They owe me money.
I'm actually the hammer. But, no, these guys are fun. They're a blast. I've seen them live twice now. And yeah, I'll probably see them again if they come around again. They've got a new singer. Caleb's just busting up laughing
That's-
here right now.
My child is destroying things out in the front room.
no.
It's okay. Everything's
okay.
fine.
It's fine.
Amy's out there.
It's fine.
It's fine.
This is fine. It's a gif of just it's on fire. It's fine. Your house
We're
is
sheltered.
burning down.
Ugh.
Well,
Right,
okay,
but-
so that kind of does that wraps up my part of the list.
It does.
And so we're kind of who do we transfer to? We got Caleb,
This is
I believe,
Caleb's.
right?
Yeah.
Oh, Caleb. So
Turn Otter himself.
I'm gonna say this is not necessarily. I don't know if this is a dig or not, But when I was listening to this stuff this morning, I was like all pumped up because of fucking Wizards. And then this song comes on, and I burst out laughing because of how fucking lame the energy was right after it. I was like, no, I'm not. It's not a bad song. I'm this. Let's just call it Camp. Okay, all the debts I owe. Where'd you come up with this song?
Okay, so I had a really hard time because I was like, fuck, how am I supposed to pick stuff that I got from your guys' playlist that I enjoyed and like looked into further? And I was like, you know what? I don't just have to do that. I will, but I could also, put something that had me feeling other ways. And so
just pick songs that pissed you off. From
I fucking hate this song so much.
I knew it.
I was wondering why you picked this one.
Yeah,
I fucking hate it. That's why.
I mean, I like Camp, but this song sucks.
It does. Thank you.
Knew it. Oh, yeah. I
good.
knew something was wrong. You hated Camp the first time around.
So much.
That's
Well,
And
I was gonna
you don't
say-
have Frightened Rabbit on here. It's bullshit.
I
So,
liked the first song better than I liked this song.
this song's terrible.
By and By is a way better song
Yeah.
than this shit.
Yeah.
I mean, it's got some guy just rambling on, saying bullshit I don't even care about, and a banjo.
A banjo and an acoustic guitar.
It sounds like if I was like walking out in the woods, like, and I was camping, and I came across some people sitting around a campfire, like playing this, I might just be like, you know what? It's time to become a serial killer. I'm gonna kill all these fucking.
That's
people.
it's the kind of campers around the lake. That's the people around Olympia. This is what they'd be singing. Stuff like
Well,
that.
and the other thing was too, when I looked at the album cover for this, it almost like if I shaved, it kind of looks like me screaming, and that's how it makes me feel. I don't know if you guys take a peek at it, but
That is the thing. Like, Camp is just like, it's like bro folk. Like, if you look at the guys
folk.
who are in this stuff, like, it's
Yes.
hipsters who play folk music to be like edgy, but
Yeah.
not that kind of edgy.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
saying that,
It's
like,
yeah.
White Amy likes Camp quite a bit, so I've listened to a fair amount of Camp, and I don't hate it, but it's boring. It's kind of like, it makes me sigh a little bit, but I don't despise it.
Yeah, that was my main thing was like, of everything, it was literally just because I put Wizards right in front of it. Like, I moved Wizards right in front of it. I just didn't think
Yeah,
about it when I
you had
was
to.
listening to it, and so it immediately deflated me. Like,
How do you follow that?
yeah, I was like,
That-
whoa.
yeah, it's bad.
But are we all just generally
I think
kind of
we're all in
like
agreement. with this.
the first
Yeah.
one? We're all like, eh.
Yeah, let's move on.
All right. Well, the next one is
I've got nothing good to say about it.
Dude,
either.
I'm with you, man. I loved this next one, Quantum Leap, which love the show. Side note, but I believe this. Caleb, where'd you get this one from?
This one came from
Is it Stephen Toronto?
Toronto. Toronto. I'm guessing he's Italian because that's the name of the town. in Italy.
Taranto.
But yeah, I got this from Nick's playlist because he had I think it was Pixel Heart Verdant,
Yeah.
which is honestly it's a better song than Quantum Leap, but Quantum Leap's really cool and but like, to be fair, like, it's long and it's chaotic. It's super technical and it's kind of all over the place. So when I'm feeling like, especially like ADHD and my brain's doing the ping pong thing, like, this is nice because it's like, it keeps my attention, bounces around. It's really, really well done. And I mean, you could write a song off of like, you know, any of the riffs that comes every 15 to 20 seconds from it. It's wild, but it's really well done. And old Steven, he's a real good musician.
He's a good chap. Yeah, dude. Like I said, I fucking loved it. Like, I loved it when the track Nick put on his list, and yeah, this one was just a fucking wild. Like, yeah, just all these like like you said, chaotic moments that are just like, I don't know. It makes you pay attention to it. Like, really, if you get sucked into the song in the first like little bit, then you're just like waiting for the next like weird thing to just pop out. Anyway, I dug it. But what about the rest of you? Nick, how'd you feel about this song compared to the last song you picked?
It's better than Camp.
Better than Camp.
No, I like this song. This whole album's great. That's why I put Pixel Heart on the playlist I did all those years ago. And
All those years ago.
I didn't have a follow up for that joke. Damn it. No,
Too many.
No, it's a good song. It's fun. It's chaotic. I didn't actually realize, like, so Caleb really pointed it out with like the ADHD brain thing, where like if your brain's just zooming around, like it kind of syncs up, because so is this song, and if you can sync up with this, then you can start focusing again.
Dude, and you guys, okay, hold on. I just want a quick side note rant here. Like, that's what jazz does. Like that's one of the best things about jazz is that it can turn into pure fucking chaos, and you have to just like sit there and like follow everything, because then you get taken back to the main fucking line. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, yeah. Anyway,
Hooray, jazz.
That's why
But you guys-
metal guitar often veers into jazz territory, like almost immediately nowadays.
I
dig
guess
it.
I didn't realize that, but that's cool.
Thanks
yeah.
for the jazz, you
That's
guys. You
interesting.
guys, that's one I was trying to like, because honestly, like the whole point of this playlist was like, let's find stuff that maybe you didn't listen to before that you learned from these guys, and that was difficult. But
Wait.
the big thing I took from all this was like, okay, I like jazz. Like, there's some really good stuff out there, so it's not a complete loss. I'm not a hopeless case.
Fair enough. Jameson, how'd you feel about this song, though?
Yeah, I feel like maybe just in my mind, I'm gonna group them into the same thing, and I prefer Plenty to this. But it's pretty good. It's a lot more chaotic, at least in my brain, than Plenty is. But it's still good, and I'll give it it's fine.
Dusty, what about you?
I was listening to a minute of what Caleb said. This song basically reflects my typical work day, where
Just fucking
I have a million things going on at once. I mean, like multiple screens and just emails and changing between different files and shit. Just,
Yeah.
So I like it. I agree also with what Jameson said. I would prefer Pliny to this. But yeah, I mean, it's a song that you could like, if you need to just get some work done. I feel like that kind of just it makes you just go faster. I don't know. That is like, yeah, clean the house. You're just like going turbo mode, like your 50s housewife on Black Beauties or something. Just going nuts on it. But no, that's it just reminds me of my mind at work every day, just a million miles an hour.
Yeah.
Insanity shit.
Dude.
But I dig it though.
It's a good
So
one.
it's like I said, like I said with Pliny and the other shit, it's like I prefer this to just the random screamy stuff I can't understand when it comes to like, metal and shit like that.
Fair. Well, that takes us right into a track that you must have loved then, Dusty, because we're gonna quantum leap over to Grotesque by Dealer. Caleb, where'd this track come from?
I have Jeremiah to thank for this.
That gross motherfucker.
Yeah.
Love
Dealer
you, bud.
Dealer is some good shit. Thanks, Jeremiah. If you're listening, high five, bud. It's just cranky and it's just fucking aggro. I guess it's kind of like hardcore-esque. I don't know how you generalize it, but I mean, the lyrics are like, he writes good lyrics, and the way that he fits like all those syllables into a bar is pretty impressive. And I mean, the rest of the music's pretty just simple and aggressive, but when you really kind of stop and pay attention to what they're doing, there's like, there's some technicality, there's some real talent there, but it comes through as raw emotion. And if you're in the mood to curb stomp a motherfucker, throw on some Dealer.
It'll fucking get you. It definitely it has some fucking power to it. I think it gets a little whiny with its like that whole line where it's like, screaming about the industry standard or whatever, and it's like, we get it. You're somebody rebelling against the industry standard, but as we've seen time and before, I bet if this band got a fucking deal, they would become the industry standard.
They don't get deals. They're the dealer.
Yeah, they're the dealer. But yeah, I loved like that fucking just turn near the end where it's just like, I don't know, it just gets like fucking heavy and thrashy, and I don't know. It has some good moments for sure. Nick, what about you? Do you find this track grotesque, or would you take it home and listen to it?
This one's tricky.
Take it home and feel it up.
No, we're not going down that road. I'm a married man, you see.
Don't try and trick me, yeah?
Oh yeah, that's a whole new development for the corn dogs.
Oh, don't worry about it.
Flannery's off the market.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
I think we touched on that last time, didn't we?
I don't fucking know.
I would think we did.
I live.
Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So,
But what about-
I think about Dealer.
Yeah, what do you think about Dealer?
Hardcore is my least favorite kind of metal, rock, any of that shit. I loathe it. I can't stand it. I'm gonna be honest. This is probably what Dusty hears when he hears all of that screaming nonsense. This is what my parents hear when someone's listening to Asking Alexandria. This is but what I had to do in order to start forcing myself to actually listen to this garbage, now that you guys are making me, I had to actually look up. So hardcore is an evolution of punk, not metal. And so once I started approaching listening to it from a punk lens, it started making a lot of difference, that I could actually hear what was going on. And that said, listening to this song, I rolled my eyes the second the first riff started. It has one of the riffs that I've heard 1,000 times. It goes, how many fucking songs have that riff in it? Do something different. And then, of course,
Dad.
you guys pointed it out. The lyrics are all about rejecting an industry standard. Some of the most uninspired shit. They're really good musicians. Song structure was cool, but I've also heard that song 1,000 times already by different bands. So, I don't know. I can respect hardcore better. Like, I like Knock Loose. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. I didn't like this.
Dusty, how'd you feel about it? How do you feel about the lyrics particularly?
I just blocked them out of my brain entirely as soon as the song started. Like that fucking guitar riff, like Nick said, is just using it sucks. I mean, I wrote better riffs and I don't even know how to play metal and hardcore shit like that. The Metal De Niro riff is better than that. And it
Metal
is-
De Niro riff is pretty good.
and it's four notes that don't work at all on a scale.
Not in any normal scale.
Yeah.
In a metal scale.
Yeah, exactly. It's just bullshit. And the name Dealers reminds me of like, well, let's call our band fucking Clutch or Chevelle or just
the
one word.
clutch dick.
Leave Clutch out of this. Come on.
Dude, this has become a clutch.
Oh my god.
But
Now you
it's
know.
it's just generic, just shit that I've heard
brutal.
a million times, and all in my brain, like just mute. You know, it comes together. It's the same song that we've heard every fucking since 2006. It's the same bullshit. So
Well, you know
Jameson.
what? It's not fair enough because hardcore is the only metal genre that I still enjoy. So, how about fuck you all? This one, I will agree. I'm not crazy about the riff that's in this, but it's still better than all that gent bullshit that Caleb listens to and Nick listens to. Still love this way more than that fucking crap.
You don't have to like Gent, but you do have to like Clutch. Like, it's the law.
It's mandated.
No, I still don't like fucking that dad rock bullshit.
God damn it.
Oh, man.
I watched a YouTube video. I was bored at work because we have no work, so I spend like 10 hours a day on YouTube. And I was watching a guy who was just playing like he was doing guitar riffs for like the last 40 years of metal, like from the very no, just like rock.
Yeah, that guy pops up sometimes
metal.
for me too.
And I was bored, so I watched the whole thing. It was like 15 minutes. And I think I've kind of figured it out. I'm still trapped, like, because I stopped listening to metal, like, in high school or right after. Like, I'm still stuck in this hardcore and metalcore phase. And this new shit that Nick and Caleb like, this gent stuff, and it's just like, I never grew into that. I'm stuck. And I can't move on to it. It's too technical and horrible. I don't enjoy it. It doesn't have any flow to it. And this, I guess, like Jeremiah said, I prefer like the punk-based stuff to the like prog-based stuff. So this isn't my favorite hardcore song, but it's still better than most of this, not especially this next fucking song we're gonna get to. So anyways, let's just get to it.
That's an interesting fucking point though, dude, like about that video. Like I want to check that out, because that's just kind of, it'd be interesting to try and pinpoint that for me, because I feel like I get that all the time for myself. I get like stuck in that specific time period, and I'm like, I gotta like branch out of that, but it's what you know.
Yep.
Anyway, so what I wish I didn't know was this fucking Merker song.
Merker.
Okay, I could see some hands being thrown up already.
No.
All right,
Listen,
first, give Caleb where'd it come from? Give us a quick background on this Merker.
Real quick segue into that. Jameson's saying real big words for a man who's sitting in the same room as me, and there are so many things I could throw at him right now, but that's neither here nor there. So
you gonna throw my wife's moisturizing lotion at me or something, fuckface?
Hey, Amy didn't have anything to do with this disagreement.
He's gonna take that lotion and
feed you these
jerk you
tums.
off.
That's right.
Yeah, make him eat those
My
tubes.
wife.
Don't look.
Well, okay. So back to you pronounced it incorrectly.
How's it pronounced?
No, it's Merker.
If I'm not mistaken, I might
Murder
be.
my
I'm not
wife.
gonna. I don't want to be incorrect, but I think it's Mirker, or something along those lines.
Gay.
Wow. It's the 90s, man. We're cool.
Not
with
just
the
your
gays.
music taste stuck in the early 2000s, bro.
Yeah.
Merker. Okay,
So
weird.
anyway,
Weird Merker.
so I learned about it's kind of a bit of both. Like I probably knew about them about the same time as Nick, because Jeremiah showed them to me, but it was on Nick's playlist, and I was like, I can't fucking find anything in this sea of bullshit you guys have been force feeding me. So I'm gonna put on a song I like, and I like Mirka. She made this album with her husband, and she plays the what is it called? The fucking
Nickel Harpa.
thank you, Nick. Which is a cool instrument, and she also does there's a type of folk singing from Scandinavia called cooling. They used to use it to call the cows and the cattle back in.
It has a name? I thought
Cooling.
Oh
Yeah.
my god. Okay, I'm looking that up later.
It's cool stuff. There's some videos of her singing it. It's very beautiful. But she also does this scary black metal shit. And so I was like, you know what? We put King in there last time and passed that shit off as black metal. It's like dressing your dog up like a dragon, and you're like, oh, that's a fucking dragon. No, fuck you.
You know,
This
for
is
this,
black metal.
There's a fucking
for this
dragon.
analogy, you could have just dressed up the dog in a black metal outfit.
No,
This is
Oh.
true.
but you could. That'd be fun, actually.
But
yeah, this is a cool song. I like it. You guys are all dum-dums.
it's, how do I say it? It's just not. I don't know. I'm just missing the flavor, I guess. It's just it doesn't work for me.
You don't like the flavor of the north winds and the thunder that they're cloaked by?
I prefer dagger claws.
Crooked horns.
Fuck.
Kings.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I just can't dig into some of that, something like this too much. I enjoy some of the, I guess, I don't know, the Celtic aspects that they try to jam in there, if that's what they are. But I don't know. It just didn't stick with me. Nick, you probably like this though, I imagine.
I do like this. It's not Celtic, it's Nordic.
Thank you. Excuse
Well,
me.
they were
I was like, as
pretty
soon as I
close.
said it, I was like, Caleb was just describing
I
all
was
this.
bristling.
And then-
But to
Yeah, I
be fair,
scowled a little on that
the
one.
two cultures, they blended a lot. So North Atlantic, let's
Quite a
call
bit.
it that.
hey,
In fact, my
we're
surname,
all white from here. Okay.
We're all floating down here, Georgia boy.
Okay.
No, anyway, this is good. I don't like her black metal stuff as much as I like her folk stuff, but the song's really cool. It has this like kind of soaring, airy, like ethereal quality to it, which is like, this is pretty much the only kind of black metal I like that I would still call actual black metal. It is pretty melodic. I don't know, maybe it's not. What is and isn't black metal is a debate all the
Yeah,
time.
exactly. It's like
So-
Satyricon.
Yep.
No.
No, it's a really cool song. I like the chord changes in it. I like how it feels and how it develops, and it's just a nice thing. I find it very relaxing and peaceful for a blast beat song.
I was gonna say, I was like, the blast beats kind of like make it a little different for me in terms of the relaxation there, but
You got to embrace the chaos, man.
the chaos
Never.
is real.
You just-
Never.
Like the drums are going like this, and it's like a train, and you just get on the train, and you're standing on top, and you're going like this.
Yep. That's right.
You're just
Titanic
Jack and
pose,
Rose,
yeah.
Jack and Rose,
king of the
arms
world.
outstretched, standing on top of a train, T-posing, feeling the wind.
Damn.
Yep.
Jameson, was that how you were feeling?
No, absolutely not. Fucking black metal bullshit. I'll have to say, like last week, I spend a lot of time on Reddit just being bored, and somebody put on the Ask Reddit page, what's the one type of genre of music that you hate the most? And I was bored, so I threw up. All of my metalhead friends keep trying to get me to listen to black metal, and they say it's great, and I think it's fucking garbage. And you black metal fans out there are some real fucking loyal fans, because I had like 100 comments telling me how fucking stupid I was because black metal it's technical, it's like the next step in metal, it's fucking amazing.
Fuck that.
No.
It's not.
Shit
It
is
wasn't then,
fucking-
and it never has been. It was behind the times when black metal was invented.
Well, the people who are into it apparently are really into it.
Well,
It's
those are a
fucking
bunch
weird,
of fucking
dude.
incels that spend
I
all day on
guess.
Reddit.
Black metal fans are also just like rabid Rick and Morty fans too.
Nope,
they're
they're
just
not
fucking
good
weird
people.
nerds.
Fuck those.
Oh,
people.
a lot of them are also really actually bad people.
incels.
But I will
Definitely
say,
that too.
But what about
actually,
the,
I have nothing good to say about this song. I mean, it is kind of melodic, which is cool, but it's just bad. It's bad. I don't like it at all.
I'll give it another one. Dusty, is this a gavel for you, or is this gonna
hate,
take you places?
hate, double hate, loathe entirely. I don't know if that's a quote from the Grinch.
Yeah, you should
Shove
have saved that one.
Satyricon up your
Should've
ass.
Save that one for next week,
Those
bud.
dagger claws.
It is the holiday season.
As soon as the song
Rub it
started, I instantly just hit next track. I was like, fuck this. I saw the picture of this homeless woman on the cover of this song, and I was
She's
like,
a beautiful and talented
she's-
lady.
She's like a
She
she's like
looks
a
like-
supermodel.
She's a very beautiful woman.
she looks like she's gonna crawl out of your TV, attack you with a fucking ring.
It's album
wish.
art. She's dressed scary because it's black metal.
She's not beautiful. What the fuck are you guys talking about?
Her name's Amelie Brun. What the fuck?
I'll show him some pictures. Don't worry.
Okay,
Whatever.
yeah, please do.
Well,
Whatever.
Yeah.
It sucks.
She's a pretty
Guys,
lady.
Hey, we're all beautiful, okay?
We
That's
are
not
all
true.
She
All right.
she needs to get a
on
tanning
the
package
inside, though.
and get some sunscreen. And I don't like this.
She's Norwegian. Or
The
Swedish.
inside.
One of the two.
Doesn't mean you
She's-
can't
Do
get
they,
some
Danish.
not, do they
sun.
not make?
Oh, fuck, she's
do
a
they not make
Dane.
sun in,
Yeah.
in that part of the
Yeah,
world?
does the sun not exist?
No,
there?
it doesn't. That's why it's amazing.
Yeah, that's why God invented tanning beds.
That's
So-
How
true.
is it real?
Hang
That's
on.
true.
Those
That is
Scandinavians love tanning beds for some reason. I don't know why.
Because
but
they're sad and they miss the sun.
I guess I don't know, but I remember I was what did I? It was a long time ago. This was clearly, obviously, before I met my now wife, because I'm
My
on.
wife.
But I was swiping on Tinder in Oslo, and those girls were orange, man.
Yeah.
Just
Like that, it was like mid 2000s American girls. It was gross.
But yeah,
There's
like I
something
said,
wrong
this is not for me, and I'd rather set the phaser to kill myself
Ooh.
rather than listen to this.
So-
I guess hold on real quick. I will say the one thing that this gave me is about 3 hours of entertainment, because after I listened to this, I was bored at work and I just said, fuck it, I'm going to deep dive back into the metal or into the history of black metal. So I spent hours reading about Mayhem and all the ridiculous 90s black metal bands that were burning churches and stuff. So the song fucking sucks, but it gave me some entertainment, so it's fine.
But yeah, the black metal scene is way cooler than the genre.
Facts.
Well, okay. Let's get to the Caleb's last track here. Let's set those phasers, Dusty. But let's just set them to stun for this Taking Back Sunday track. Where'd it come from, Caleb? Why'd you pick this one?
So this is the opening track on Where You Want to Be by Taking Back Sunday, which is, as we've talked about before, that's my favorite and probably only favorite or liked body of work by the band. I just randomly picked it up from Hot Topic in like 8th or 9th, 10th grade, something like that. And I guess maybe because it was the first song on the album, like I listened to it pretty frequently, so therefore it's kind of a favorite of mine. But I think it's really good. It's, you know, like a minute in when the chorus picks up, it's really fucking catchy. I like this album, and I don't know if it's my favorite song on the album, but it's definitely up there. I know we talked about that recently because Jared picked my least favorite song on the album, which I still like.
I have a knack for that, man. Like I'll like pick like the song that like everybody's like, okay, Taking Back Tonight. Okay, Spoon, yeah, it's all right. Like we're all familiar. And then I pick the one that everybody's just like, fuck that song, dude. Why? Like,
I like that song.
yeah. Well, thank you.
That's cool.
Okay.
So we can agree there, and it's overall it's a great album. And yeah, I just was like, so it was kind of like, you know, I was getting it from you, but I was also kind of going back to that in my own life, and so that's really cool because I haven't listened to this album in a while, and I did again, and it holds up. It's great.
Yeah, it still clicks, man. It still clicks. Yeah, we did just kind of recently round up about this, but I particularly did like. I'll be honest with you. I thought that your pick was a better pick than mine. I'm not gonna lie there. But yeah, I definitely, you know, I can always reflect on this album and just kind of enjoy just about each track. So, you know, I think it's always worth keeping in your back pocket. But the rest of you guys, have your opinions changed recently on Taking Back Sunday?
No,
Nick,
I mean,
Dusty,
I'll
J-Mo?
say the same thing I've always said about him. You know, like this stuff. I'll never skip a good song like this. Just bopping along, put it on in the background too. So
Yeah, like right after a good Clutch song, right, Nick?
yep.
Yeah. I mean, I like Taking Back Sunday, and this song ruined the whole band for me. I'm never listening to them again.
Oh no.
Yeah. Too bad. No, this song's fine. It's just if I'm going to listen to Taking Back Sunday, I'm never going to pick this song. Like, it's a good song. If it comes on shuffle, I'm going to listen to it, but like, I'm never going to go out of my way to pick set phasers to stun.
You're looking
I have
at
so
your
many other
fingers
good
never
bands.
gonna press that button on the Spotify.
See,
app.
I
You got to go right for Liar.
kind of think this is the best Taking Back Sunday song we've heard so far. Like, it's a little bit heavier. Yeah, this is a good one.
I do think I agree with you.
I've sung
Spicy.
Taking Back Sunday's praises, and I'm a fan, so I won't dig too far, but I don't think it deserves any hate there, Flannery, so fuck you.
I'm not hating it. I'm just
You
not.
are hating it, so
I'm just
fuck
not
you.
aggressively loving it.
Go listen to Clutch, shithead.
I will. They're great.
Another Clutch day. God damn, dude! Clutch
So
cannot
turn
escape
from
the
an
clutches.
anti-DTB podcast to an anti-clutch podcast.
All right,
Watch it, Minister.
so we're gonna switch
I
it
wanted
to
to
one
take-
more. What do you got,
Yeah,
Jameson?
I just wanted to take a quick break from Devin Townsend and just say fuck clutch.
No.
But
Caleb, is this what it feels like?
It's what
Oh,
it
not
is.
even. This is a taste, boy. It gets much worse.
Dude,
trust me.
Just wait. You're gonna
You
get.
haven't received a poster yet.
I would like a clutch poster. Who's sending me a
Oh,
clutch
man.
poster?
Somebody's
I
gonna
think-
get on it now.
maybe before we jump into the last one, just on that note, should we take a quick word from our sponsor, String Lights?
Oh,
Ah, yes. String lights.
I haven't heard that name.
No, so I'm Nick Flannery, and I do a music called String Lights, and you can get at it on Spotify, where I have 2 songs. I have someone in New Zealand who's listened to my song 4 times, and that's cool. So if you're the Kiwi, thank you.
Hell yeah.
It wasn't a joke.
Way to go! Way to go, Kiwi.
Yeah, thanks a lot, New Zealand.
No, man, I didn't mean it like that. It was supposed to be a good thing. It was- All right,
Yeah, yeah.
but you got 2 tracks up, right? We've talked about them. I think they were even at one point. They're probably on the last playlist we made, or they were on this playlist.
Sure were.
That's right. That's
Oh, we got more. Oh, hang on. We're missing
So-
a guy. Oh,
so-
never mind, he's back.
really quick. Oh, gotta take the moment. Also, if you're listening, make sure you fucking follow Old Heart Radio on the goddamn Spotify as well. String Lights is on there. Old Heart Radio's on there. What more could you fucking want? I think they also have other stuff, you know, so you can browse.
All of the music of the world.
They have corn dogs.
They don't have good ones though. We have the best ones.
You could listen to Korn
Also-
if you want.
You know, I was thinking about this. I looked up an adult corn dog costume recently, and it's just not a flattering thing. So
Sexy corn dog?
yeah, I don't know if you guys have ever looked one up. It's just you just look. You look like a fucking corn dog.
Well, without
It's just like
Seeing
you're
it.
like an outside, like it's just the outside skin of a corn dog. You're just wrapped up in it.
without seeing it, I'll just say I'm aroused. So
Tickle my fancy.
That looks like it could be a Twinkie costume.
That's what I mean. It's just a knockoff Twinkie costume.
It doesn't look like a corn
I'm not
dog at
fucking
all.
corn dog the kid.
The corn
All right.
dog kid.
What is a Twinkie but an underdone corn dog?
Ooh.
Killing is different.
Wait,
Boy in the West.
wait, no, hold on. All right, well, we're gonna switch. We got one more switch to make here, and it's that means that Nick, you're in the hot seat.
One
am.
more
My
change
seat
of
is so hot.
gears using clutch.
My tuchus is
Using
cooking.
the clutch. So, what's this first track? Hefner
Shit. What
by
track is
Don.
that?
Is it Don Heim? Dan Heim?
Donheim.
Danheim. The
Donheim.
Is this
He's,
any relation to the Mannheim Steamroller?
No.
Okay, I was
Okay, so
wondering going
basically-
into this.
And basically, anytime you see the H-E-I-M, Heim, that means home.
Oh,
Dan home.
And it's usually a place. Or if it's a person, they're a person named after a place.
so this is Dan's home.
Dan's house.
Or Don, whatever
Interesting.
that is. Yeah,
Interesting.
I don't know. Anyways, that's fun.
So where'd this
So
come
we
from?
didn't. Oh, so I decided we didn't have any chanting songs recently.
Yeah,
So-
we were all missing out. We were.
So I went and looked up what we had covered, and we'd covered Heilung, we'd covered Wardruna, I believe, and Einar Selvik is literally just Wardruna. So, I mean, I went. Danheim was like the only other one I became aware of through the chanting stuff. So I decided to pick this one, and then after listening to it, it didn't sound like the other ones that we've been listening to. It feels like it's been sequenced the way EDM is sequenced. Like it's traditional folk instruments or samples, I don't know, but it's been written, it's been like it has modern compression techniques on it, and it has this pulse to it. It was super cool when I actually noticed that was happening. And I was driving at the time, and I was like, "Oh shit, this is produced like an EDM artist." So I looked the dude up, and he was an EDM producer at a point before doing this. And I don't know, I thought it was a pretty cool song. I thought I might share that with y'all because you guys love chanting songs.
Oh yeah, love them. I will agree, dude. Like, there's like a certain interesting like pulsing to some of these some of the elements of this song. Like, I don't know, you can get kind of sucked into that. But there's just like, I don't know, some of the. Is it like that? Is it vocal work that's happening in this song, or I don't know, but
I don't know.
it's kind of interesting. I will say that. I'm gonna say that it's fine, man. I actually really didn't mind. I was kind of intrigued, weirdly enough. So I don't know. Jameson, how'd you feel about this song, though?
Yeah, pretty much all the chanting stuff that we've heard so far, I fucking hated. But
Did you like
this one, I actually liked.
What?
I don't know what it was about this. Maybe it was the EDM progression of it, but I fucking like this. It's pretty good.
Nice.
Yeah, so maybe I'll check out Danheim a little bit more.
Hell yeah. Dusty, is this for you?
No, I don't like this chanting bullshit. Like going to, I could go like I don't know. I'd go to like Indian reservation if I wanted to listen to chanting and bullshit like that. I don't know. It's just not for me. It immediately turns me off as soon as I heard it. I'm like, nope. I mean, I'm not in the forest somewhere. I don't know. Hard pass.
Maybe you should give it a try. Go to a forest to see if you like it.
Listen
There's a reason we built houses.
The
Caleb-
corn dogs can't see this right now, but Caleb hasn't been at my house in a while, and his long lost lover, my dog Copper, is getting his fucking lovin's in right now. I might have to leave the room because it might get awkward here pretty quick.
I'm gonna get a
They're
red
looking
rocket.
each other in the eyes. Caleb,
Oh yeah,
how'd you
Didn't
feel
he
about
get
this
jizzed
song,
on
though?
once?
yep. My dog just
Oh
on
man, his
Caleb.
breath smells terrible.
Put him
Oh,
on the
buddy.
air. Put him on the air.
Copper, say something.
Copper, say hi.
Sniff.
Hello, young man.
He's sniffing.
Ooh, guest
I'm booping
appearance.
his
We got a
snoot, though.
official guest appearance on the podcast.
Copper the jizz pup. Oh,
That was the title.
making weird noises. Don't do it again. I swear to God. Okay, back to Danheim. I think I might have showed Nick this group maybe back in like some years ago because I've been into him for a long time, and yeah,
Sounds
Nick,
familiar. Yeah.
you hit it on the head. He did start out as like producing it in the style of EDM, and it does it has that kind of looped consistency, and it's got that like throb, and I mean this is like hey bud, this this is like oh sweet dog, sorry, it's basically, this is a great example of like, it's kind of funny how like trance music as a whole, whether it's EDM or whether it's like primitive people making like the first type of music, which was trance music, because that's what it was for. This is like, it's coming full circle, and it's this fucking dog.
It's okay. It's
yeah,
a dog-friendly podcast.
It's just like his face is like 2 inches from the camera, and he's just staring
Oh.
right into it. It's
there
hilarious.
he is. There he
There he is. He's a good boy.
Buddy. So yeah,
But
okay.
yeah,
That's interesting.
It's like,
So you think it's kind of like, it's just kind of coming back to in that
Yeah,
circle sort of way.
it's the old meets the new. It's like all the sounds that like humans from a certain part of the world would have been familiar with and enjoying and chanting along and getting fucked up around the fire and hanging out with their friends. But now he's doing it with the technology that's where what's what people use now to do the exact same thing.
Yeah.
And I think that's fucking cool. I love this project. I like this song a lot. I used to listen to it at the farm all the time. All good.
Nice. That's an interesting way of framing it. I like that. All right. Well, speaking of out with the old, in with the new, or new with the old and in with that. That's not what you're talking about. I know. Let's move on to the next track. We got "You're Killing Me" by Remo Drive. I know Copper probably. Are there opinions? Do you like it?
Probably not.
No, I didn't
But-
think so. He's a silent type, strong silent type.
He knows what's good.
Nick, where'd this track come from though?
All right, you remember when Jeremiah was the guest star, and he showed me this super cool band whose song I really liked, and they were called Jank. And then it turned out Jank was just like made up of a rapist and his friends. So I couldn't listen to Jank. And then Jeremiah was like, well, just go listen to Remo Drive then, because it's the same guys, just without the rapist. So I did. And this is Remo Drive. The rapist, they have one fewer rapist in their band, I guess. But this song, You're Killing Me. It's a fun little jam. I like listening to this style of music. It's punky. It's snotty. It's a little whiny. It's just fun. I don't know. I like it. I have to be in a certain mood for this, but I don't know. It was cool discovering these guys. Yeah. I'd heard them before, but I went and looked at them like a little bit harder this time, and I enjoy it.
Nice, good on you. I kind of like this too. I like the fucking punk energy that this fucking song has for sure. The vocals were like a little whiny for me, but like that is kind of, I mean, like you said, that's kind of part of this like genre, you know, like
I think it's mandatory actually.
Yeah. So
they won't let you into the venues.
They like whine for me before you come in. You're in, kid.
It's like they're checking your Vax card, and they're also asking for your wine.
They're asking for your wines. Dusty, how'd you feel about this song?
Hang on. Oh. The bouncers that are checking for your wine, they could also be sommeliers.
Ooh. Pouring you wine while checking your wine.
I'm exiting off the Zoom call now. That's a joke.
Dusty's gone.
He's left. Giving up.
But how'd you feel about this track, Dusty?
I've heard this song quite a few times because it always pops up on one of my daily playlists because of just the other random emo-y pop punk shit that goes on. And so I was like, oh shit, this song. And I don't know, I like it. It's one I don't usually skip over, but it's just like that. It is a bit generic when it comes to this genre, but it's fine, you know. I don't usually skip past it or anything. So it is a little bit whiny, but that's what this entire genre is about.
Fair enough. Jameson, how'd you feel about it, man?
Yeah, this song hit pretty good at work. Just like the opening fucking lyric of it. I don't want to be here. It as soon as I heard that, I was like, all right, I'm in for this song. Yeah. And I don't think it's like the best example of this genre, but I liked it because I like this music. So it gets 2 thumbs up from me. I'm not going to give it that third, but I'll give it 2.
It won't get a full 3, but it'll get the 2. Caleb, how'd you feel about this, though?
The first, 3 minutes were unbearable. It's just like...
How long is this song?
It's like 3 and 4 minutes.
It's about 4 minutes.
Okay. The last minute is it sounds like some Yugoslavian folk music from What We Do in the Shadows, and I like that part.
They definitely changed gears.
I liked that a lot. That was cool. But yeah, the beginning part, it just sounds like I don't know. It just sounds like some whiny bitch of a kid stubbed his toe really hard and then started screaming on the floor, and someone recorded it. Sorry. Copper hates it. I hate it. The last minute is all right.
I like how you called the main song the first part, the beginning. And then you're talking about the sound clip or whatever at the outro of the song. You're talking about that as the actual part of the song.
Well, that's the only part of the song that's worth listening to. So that's the song, and the intro. The previous 3 minutes is fucking dog shit.
It's like at quarter volume, played only on room microphones, so nothing's. It's
better
like a
than
jam
the rest
that
of
they
it.
had. Oh my god,
it's much better.
Well, all right. You know, I don't know. I can't settle that debate, but I will say right now that the next track is a fucking banger. Nick, Mad Villain featuring Madlib, aka and MF Doom. You know, you picked all caps, which is such a fucking good track. So.
Did pick all caps. This is super embarrassing, but I didn't get into MF Doom until just recently when we started listening to him on this playlist, and that was actually after he died, unfortunately. But I kept seeing.
Recently?
Yeah. Was it within a year, 2 years?
Yeah, I feel like
it was this year, I believe.
A couple months ago.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. It was pretty recent, but I remember seeing it was people were like typing about his death on the internet, and then every single comment was all caps when you write the man name or when you spell the man name.
Yeah.
And I did not understand what the fuck they were talking about or why they all said it exactly the same way. And I heard this song when I was going back to listen to more MF Doom, and I was like, oh shit, that's it. That's why they're saying that. I get the meme. And the song also slaps, so I put it on here. It's cool.
Yeah, man.
It's MF Doom, man.
Yeah, this was one of the best. I mean, like, this was such a good collaboration that both him and Madlib have been a part of, probably with their tops. And this whole album is just fucking fun, dude. I love one of the things I ultimately always love about MF Doom, and the influence he's definitely had was like he brought this fucking character, this like like larger than life, comic booky like unafraid kind of character that was always so fucking cool. But yeah, this song fucking I love it. It has so many elements to it that you can just groove to. It has like his flows are just so worth paying attention to. Yeah, good pick, man. Jameson, how'd you feel about this song?
So, I'm not the biggest rap fan. I love Deltron, and the whole time I was listening to this, I was just like, I wish he had the same flow that Del does, because he just doesn't quite have it. It's a little bit more broken up, and it just doesn't quite scratch that itch for me. Like, I'm not going to say I don't like it, because it's fine, but it's not like something I would ever seek out when I'm trying to scratch that rap itch that I'm looking for. So
fair enough.
It's unfortunate because MF Doom is such a like legendary name, like in that underground rap scene, and it should be something that I like, but I don't know, it just didn't do it for me. It wasn't for me.
I feel it. Caleb, are you a Doom fan?
Traditionally,
Madlib fan. Are you a
not.
Mad Villain fan?
I think this is a good song. This is the kind of hip hop I do like. I mean, I don't have a lot of frame of reference and experience with the good hip hops, but I would say this is included. And I mean, again, all I can really say is like, does it remind me of Mos Def or Deltron 3030? And it kind of reminds me of Mos Def, and I dig it. And I think all the samples are cool. I like all the piano and the flutes and the stuff, and his voice fits like, yeah, it doesn't have the Deltron flow, but the flow he does have, like, it works with what he's doing. And yeah, I like his helmet.
Oh yeah, dude, his mask is everything, man.
Yeah, he's King Leonidas over here or something. Kind of looks like that to me.
The gladiator.
Yeah, I mean, I don't have anything bad to say about it. It's something that I would check out a bit more, try and expand my repertoire. So I would say this was a positive one.
Boom. All right. Well, I don't want to be that guy, but I also don't want to be an asshole anymore. So let's just get to this Menzinger song. I don't know. I thought this was a good pick. As a guy in his 30s, I can definitely understand the lyrics. I don't want to be a fucking asshole anymore. You know, you definitely like have those moments where you're just like, fuck, dude, I don't want to be that guy. You know, those are important moments to have, I think.
Fucking day.
So, anyway, Nick, where'd this fucking track come from, man?
So somehow in all of my pop punk and like indie rock and other such similar genre listening to experience, like I somehow never stumbled across the Menzingers. And it wasn't until hearing you guys talk about it when I was listening to Jameson's his playlist, and then I think again on Dusty's playlist.
I think Jeremiah had Messenger. Did Jeremiah have Messenger's playlist?
I don't know.
I could be wrong, but I think I'm the only one who had it.
Yeah, I just remember
Only you?
Jameson's.
Oh, maybe it was
Which got me on them too, dude. Like,
They all
I don't know
blend
how I
together at this
missed them,
point.
but I was just like, oh shit, dude. Like,
yeah.
I'm
This
into
song.
it.
So this song, it didn't really like. It's not I don't feel like it sounds like most of their other stuff. Their other stuff is a little bit more down tempo indie rock type stuff. But this song felt like straight up punk, like pop punk. And I had a blast listening to it. And I'm listening to it right now, and I'm having a blast. It's a cool song. It's just a lot of fun from a really cool band, and I'm gonna listen to more of these guys. That's for sure.
Definitely. Caleb, do you like the drumming there? That in the men's?
No, it's really fucking boring. It's really basic. I agree with the title of the song because as a fucking asshole, it's exhausting and I don't want to do this anymore. But you know what?
You gotta
Especially
keep up appearances.
when I listen to this shit, I just feel like there's no hope for me, and that's what I'm doomed to live as an asshole. Yeah, the lyrics are cool. I remember reading through the lyrics because I was like, oh, this kind of hits home, and it's a nice, like, you know, lyrically, like, if you read it, it's a nice song. It's a cool little thing that Spotify added. But man, this is just like some basic bitch crap. It's fucking boring. It's pop punk. I don't play the drums, but I could pull this off. I could pull this off.
Definitely.
I'll get some drums and I'll cover this for you fucking douchebags. But this is.
But
yeah,
again, that's half the fun about some of these. Like these pop punk or punk songs. Sometimes I think is like it's so like accessible in the way that they play that you're just like, I could fucking do that. Like I could fucking take my rage out that way. I could get angsty that way. You know.
I get what you're saying, but no.
But you're like, shut the fuck up.
So the conclusion of this song is like, when I read the title, I was like, yeah, okay, I'm gonna give this a shot. I'm gonna try not to be an asshole, but I'll be goddamned if it didn't just make me double down.
No,
I'm sorry,
dude. He's gonna be an asshole forever now.
I don't know, man. I'm trying to break it, but this didn't help.
No.
Well, the Devin Townsend poster's not gonna help either, probably.
It's gonna help something.
It's gonna help something. All right, well, let's just we're gonna just approach the cliff here. Oh wait, did we get everybody's opinion on that one? Dusty?
I don't think
wait,
you got Dusty or me.
Dusty. Oh my god, guys, I'm so sorry. I got so lost in
to
what
the
Caleb
point-
and all that shit.
I'm in
Rock,
the point
paper,
in my
scissors.
life where
Dusty,
I'm actually trying to be more of an asshole.
you and Caleb are now.
Like,
So you're ramping up. You're going from what? Are you turning like 4 to 5 or like a bigger jump?
You can
Yeah,
have some
I
of
don't know.
mine.
but I'm just gonna be more of an asshole now. Cause fuck it.
Cause fuck it.
But no, I don't know.
Respect.
It's just a generic pop punk song, and I like it. It's it's fine.
It can
I'll
pass
leave it at
by,
that.
or it can hit you.
Yeah, I'm not gonna click skip and just all right. That was fine.
Fair enough. Jameson, as the originator, then that's the question. I like to ask Nick that earlier. Did you like this song more than the song you picked, or do you like the song you picked a little more?
I think that the song I picked, I liked like the musical composition of it a little bit better, but the lyrics of this definitely hit home more than the one I picked. It's called like After the Party, and it's just like super generic, super kind of lame lyrics about trying to get with a chick after the party's over, and that's way more lame than this.
Just to be fair, I really fucking like that track off your playlist too. I think that was
Yeah,
one of my
that song's
tops, man.
fucking great. I like both.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. This song, like everyone else has said, I think something I've noticed working with a lot of like 40 and 50-year-old dudes, like I just feel like working class people turn into assholes after a while. Like you just like the meat grinder grinds you the fuck down after a while. So it's not a bad thing to be reminded every once in a while that it's not the best thing to be an asshole, and let's just lighten it up a little bit. So I like this song.
Fuck yeah, dude. I like that, man. I like that. Hell yeah. All right. Well, now let's get to let's get there. Let's cliff diver, Nick. You picked a gas song called Gas City. I immediately, as soon as I heard this, I thought Caleb was really gonna like this song. Just off the top of my head. But where'd this song come from? Why is it on here? Why is it?
Oh my god! All right, so I found Cliff Diver through Dusty's list, and that was like an instant win for me. Like I'm a pretty big fan of these guys now. But I heard this song, and it was just the dumbest fucking song I'd ever heard in my life. And I listened to it again, and it still is dumb as fuck, and I liked it a little more. And that just kept happening. And now I fucking love this song for God knows what reason. It's just the lyrics are stupid. You got to gas up all your homies so they don't give up. They keep going.
Yes.
Those are words to live by.
They are. It's such a positive message. So like you can't really hate it.
I don't know, man. Like I'm not gonna give myself a gavel on this one, but I will say like the opening line. I was just like it makes me cringe so much. Like for some reason I picture like Zoolander and all of his friends. Like, that's
it. Oh my god.
And I'm just like, I don't know. Like the song itself is not a bad song. I think like from there kind of like starts like flushing itself out more in a way, but it's like every single time like that, like just hearing those lyrics like that just makes you go like fuck this. Like
I don't know. Can I jump in here real quick?
Do it.
I'll do it.
So, I'm not gonna lie right now. I was listening to this song driving. I only live like 10 minutes from my work, so I usually come home on my lunch break. And this came on. I was driving home. This song hit so fucking hard. I was almost a little bit choked up. I just thought about the council here.
Whoa.
And this, like, it hit so fucking hard. I was a little bit choked up like a fucking little bitch.
Oh.
I come here every fucking week to gas up all my fucking homies. And it's fucking great.
Yes.
I'm just going to say it right fucking now. Favorite song on the entire playlist.
Oh shit!
Boom!
Damn,
Whoa!
Okay, I love that, man. You frame it like that, give some context to those fucking lyrics. That's great, man. Oh god, dude.
Yes.
Oh man, Caleb, can you follow that up? You love this song, didn't you, man?
Actually, all right, the first couple times I listened to it, I was like, okay, I fucking hate this. But I listened to it a few more times, and like Jameson's not totally off the mark here. It's really corny, and it's kind of an eye roller. But the very first like minute or so, and then like the last portion with all the little tapping guitar, and I think there's a saxophone.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
There's an extended
More
saxophone.
like a
in this song.
saxophone.
Yeah, it's really that's really good. I really enjoy that. But the lyrics are corny, but it's that kind of vibe where it's like if I'm drunk and we're all just singing and feeling some type of way, it really hits. And the vocal stylings are whiny and over enunciated, and not my jam at all. But the message, I'm all for it. Gas your homies up, even though the song's really corny. But overall, I didn't hate it.
Corn has never stopped us before. Dusty, how do you feel about the
You have to have
corniness level?
context to this band. They're doing this on purpose. I mean,
Oh yeah.
That's exactly how it feels after you listen to it a couple of times. You get that, yeah.
They're just parodying the song I had was like Lost in IKEA, which I think is a banger. But it also is just they're making fun of the genre as a whole, but they're actually pretty talented, I think, from a musical standpoint. And so yeah, they pull it off, and I think they rock it. But yeah, it's a good song. I've been meaning to get more in the Cliff Diver because Lost in IKEA, like every fucking one of my daily playlists, it pops up on, and I go, oh shit, I need to dive more into the Cliff Diver.
Dive right more. Yeah, Lost in IKEA was a fucking good one.
But yeah.
They're kind of like that though. They have like a lot of respect for their genre, which I think, I don't know, indie, Midwest, whatever the fuck. but they also don't have any respect for it because they'll just go and play whatever they feel like in the middle of one of their songs. Like they've got they have other tracks where they just like bust into a reggae part halfway through. Like it's just like that's just a normal thing to do, like regular reggae, not ska or anything. And then they just go back into playing Midwest emo stuff.
So I mean, like I can't like I'm thinking about it, it's hard to like I don't know. They're just fucking having fun with their music in a way, you know what I mean? And like it's hard to fault people for that to some degree.
It's just kind of like what we did with Jay Schmouder. It's just like
that's what I'm saying.
Fuck around, but still attempt to make quality music.
Yeah,
and just fuck it.
Exactly. All right. Well, we're coming to the last track on this playlist, Nick. It's Echolocation.
It is.
Who the fuck is it by?
This Megan Echo.
Oh, Megan Echo, that's it.
One word, Megan Echo.
Like
This song is called Echolocation. So this is due to, I think Caleb had a band called Riot on his, and then in addition to listening to that, Jasper brought some Fighter X back into my life, so I kind of went on a tear listening to that. And then this showed up in my suggestions. So this was not like something anyone else discovered. This showed up in just like my suggested music on a playlist with all of these other acts, like these like electronic video gamey style shit.
Yeah.
And this, I looked it up after listening to it, and the entire album is just based off of like the sound and feeling of playing your PlayStation 1 for the first time. That's entirely what it's about.
That initial opening sound, that yeah.
Yep.
Dude.
Yeah.
That's a wild concept. That's fucking interesting, dude.
But yeah, it was just a blast to listen to this. It was super nostalgic, and I don't know, I thought it was a lot of fun. It was just something that it wasn't necessarily something I discovered like directly from you guys, but I would have never like uncovered this without like, you know, having my Spotify permanently altered by your guys' music.
Yeah.
So
yeah, this song was like, I mean, I thought that song was kind of it had its moments. Like at first it took me a while to like get into the track, but once you just like, yeah, it's going for a little while, you just, I don't know, you get lost in the fantasy of it all. And that's kind of, I don't know, a good sign of a good track if you ask me. So I'm gonna give it 2 thumbs like Jameson did, but I am gonna also withhold the third personally. But Jameson, how'd you feel about this song, man?
Yeah, so like I don't know how to break it down properly, but the initial like composition of it is just kind of, I don't know, didn't really do it for me, but then it goes into kind of that drop, and it has that hook that's like, it drops into a fucking banger of a beat, and it just like immediately took me to like a dirty fucking rave in Seattle, and I loved it. But majority of this song was like, I didn't really need this, but there's like 2 spots where it drops into that beat, and it just threw me into a time and place that was fucking great. So same thing, I'll give it 2 out of 3 thumbs up.
Dusty, how many thumbs are you giving this track?
Probably none.
Giving it a fucking go.
It started out, and I thought for a brief second, it was the Moby remix of the James Bond theme song. And I got a little excited, but then that guy's voice comes in, and I'm like, ugh, not this again. It's just, like I said, I missed the boat on all this shit. And
did you miss the boat on the PlayStation?
No, just this techno-y stuff. It's just not for me.
I'm looking super forward when we do the techno focused playlist.
I'm interested
because I know I'm gonna have a horrible time doing the jazz playlist, but I'm finding Gil's selections for the electronica list, which I'm already working on, mind you, is going to be great.
Oh my god! Well, we know Moby's gonna be on there.
Yeah, don't. Let's not, spoiler alert. But it's just like I said, I missed the boat on this. I'm just this is old man yelling at cloud, you know, like it's techno bullshit. So.
Caleb, How do you feel
Well,
about this?
So when I first heard this, I thought this sounded like Pendulum did a soundtrack for the re-release of like Jet Set Radio.
Dude, Jet Set
and
Radio.
but it was on the Wii because it sounds like Wii music also, and I fucking loved it. Like all the different parts, like there's some drum and bass. There's I don't even know what you call a lot of it, but like it's kind of experimental and a little bit all over the place. But I thought it was really good. Like it had a that kind of like I love drum and bass like so much, and Nick and I are both huge Pendulum fans, and I could see why this jumped out at him. And yeah, like just the nostalgia. Like I feel like I'm out rollerblading and spray painting, and I fucking love it. Like this is really cool. I'm gonna check them out some more for sure.
Fuck yeah. Well, all right, guys. We owe the corn dogs our tips and our
Just
tops and our bottoms, not the tips. Not
Really
the, not
quick,
the-
I thought this might be kind of fun, and if you can't do it, but off the top of your head, I just want to hear everyone's least favorite track from any playlist, anything that sticks out, just one track that's your total bottom off of anything, your power bottom.
that
Allow me to
Deadhead.
step in. Oh,
Deadhead.
God damn it.
Deadhead for sure.
Son of a
Fuck
bitch.
that stuff.
I'm gonna have to think. It's
Deadhead.
not Deadhead. I'd rather listen to Deadhead than some of the other trash you guys have given me. But Deadhead's
man.
pretty far down there.
yeah, I don't
Rusty,
know.
you
That's
just
gonna
cut
be
my balls off.
Well, I'll start.
yeah.
Fuck
What do you got?
guys.
What do you got?
100%. It's Kingdom by Devin Townsend Project. It's my bottom of the list. 100% all time. That was my first exposure to that trash, and it's my bottom of the list. And I've been nailing Clutch this whole fucking playlist, but I don't want Devin Townsend to forget my hatred. That's the worst.
You're making some enemies on this thing, man.
Always remember. Oh man. I don't know. Nick, do you have a power bottom?
Not yet. We're gonna have to circle back to that power bottom.
Dude.
Nick is a power bottom.
Yeah, I mean, I don't mean to like throw Jasper under the bus, but I just really don't dig the Beach Boys. So
Okay.
I love Jasper. Don't get me wrong, man. Jasper, if you're listening, it's nothing personal, my dude. But I'm not a big fan of the Beach Boys. I don't think I ever will be. I tried to like even listen to some stuff after that podcast or that episode, and I was just like, I don't know. It's hard to groove on it, which is so strange because I like other elements of like surf music and stuff, you know? I don't get it. But anyway,
Too bad.
that'd probably be it. And I don't mean to like
Hang
pull
on,
a fucking wild card on you, but
Jared, you just inspired me. I know my least favorite song. It's that fucking song off of Jeremiah's playlist that sounded like a car alarm turned into a song.
oh shit. What was
Oh, the
that?
one that I said was a sonic rape whistle?
Yeah.
What the fuck was that called? I can't remember the name. I was trying to think of it, but
I'm
Like a
getting
fucking-
angry thinking about
It's
it.
just like EMP for your mind.
Oh man, I don't even remember, but I do know that fucking song. That yeah.
See the way you guys feel about this, like, so we know that I included one of their songs
It's
in.
Counting Worms by Knocked Loose, isn't it?
Oh,
No, that's a good
that
song.
was
man.
That's a good song.
That's a fucking
everyone
banger,
liked that
certified
one.
banger.
Well, so for me, because I specifically went and like listened to a few of their songs, looking for the one I hated the most. I would say they even top Frightened Rabbit, but Camp, that is not the camp I want to go to. That's the camp where like Jason comes
Oh,
out
it's
of the woods.
Dissect
And,
Yourself by Car
got it.
Bomb.
Yeah.
there you go.
Yeah.
Car bomb.
Camp.
I'd rather like just like try and eat a car bomb than have to go to whatever camp that is with all those hipster fucks. That shit is crap.
You got
So bad.
You got some anger there. Yeah, I don't know, man. I mean, we've listened to a lot of like really sort of like ear-opening music for myself, I can say, like over the last like handful of episodes. That's why like you know, you guys have all been referencing it, but like my fucking mixes on Spotify have been all over the place lately compared to what they usually are, and I actually really fucking appreciate it. You know, it's nice to be able to like hop on there and you get like just a lot more fresh material every fucking day. So I don't know. But what's your guys' top track, Jim? Like, do you guys have a top track? That because I like that bottom track.
Of everything?
Yeah.
Ooh, top out of everything.
Or should we save that one? We'll save that one. That'll be a feature on next episode.
Yeah, I'd have to do some digging.
Let's just do a top
for that
track
one.
on this playlist then, on this reflection so far.
A top for this one, like, and maybe it is a bit generic or whatever, but like I said a couple songs ago, I'm gonna have to give it to Gas City by Cliff Diver. Like, it just fucking, it hit. I'm gonna fucking stick with that one.
Okay. Caleb, what about you?
So, well, it's honestly kind of tough. Like, I would say, as always, Pliny is high on my list. Like, anything by Pliny is just fucking pure gold. But if we're not going to take the easy way out, honestly, Hefna by Dunheim, I've liked that song for a long time. But like, as far as a new one, the Megan Echo Echolocation song,
Yeah.
that one really got me. Like, I thought it was super fun, and I mean, they're all very different vibes, but you know, overall, like, you guys are chipping away the, you know, mystical ice, the unfreezable or unthawable ice that has been enchanted around my soul. We're getting there. I'm starting to be less of an asshole, but I still fucking hate the Messingers.
You're not true cult anymore.
Dusty, how about you, man? Do you got a top on the list?
Well, obviously, I would say King by Satyricon. The composition of that song is just what dreams are made of.
It's like what a McRib tastes like
Exactly.
for your ears.
It's perfect in every single way. The Ride was pretty good by the band Stringlights. But I'll probably say Alrighty Aphrodite, because it's something that's right up my alley, Peach Pit. But I don't know, it just takes me back to when I really got into them at the start of the pandemic, as people say, and all those memories of that bullshit.
Yeah.
But I also could pick modern baseball, or but yeah, definitely not Manbot or whatever that girl's name is.
Burger.
Bottom of this list for sure is
Manbot.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
It's
Nick-
Monty Bloat, which means a sacrifice for the moon. You fucking assholes.
That's
Yeah.
the name of the song, not the person.
I want that moon to sacrifice me like it's the third day in the fucking Majora's Mask when I watched it or listened to that song.
Oh god.
God.
Nick, what about you, man?
Ooh, this one's kind of tricky for me. So, all right. All right, I got to double check my work here. All right, so I think at the very top of today's version of this list, actually, you know what? For the whole thing, the one I liked the most of new things that I hadn't already heard, I got to give that one to Odessa. Just because that song was exactly what I wanted in that moment. I gotta give a huge shout out to King Gizzard and Lizard Wizard for making a song I like for once. That was pretty cool.
Hell yeah.
But yeah, most of the stuff, fuck out of here, dealer.
Get the fuck out of here. I'd say like mine were probably, I mean, All Caps is definitely gonna be up there, but that's kind of the easy one out for me. But Quantum Leap was probably another one that really fucking stood out to me. I love that jam. So, yeah. But there was like several like I could easily kind of like switch that to, whether it's like either the Future Island songs or Modern Baseball was another good one. So I don't know. Good stuff, boys. Good roundup. I think this is just kind of a fun thing to do, like every handful of episodes, with all the fresh introductions. But next episode we'll have a freaking Old Heart Radio holiday mix for everybody.
Who's playing Santa Claus in that one?
That's a good question. We'll have to decide that one in the arm wrestling contest online after the show. But yeah, this was a good episode, guys. I think, like I said, I think this is kind of just a fun thing to do, and we got like a handful of things kind of coming up besides that holiday one. So just keep your ears listening, corn dogs. Everybody,
Ears open, sticks on the ice.
Exactly. Always keep your stick on the ice. All right, let's just leave it there. Everybody, let's say goodnight to the corn dogs.
Good night.
Good night, corn dogs.
Adios, corn dogs.
Knuckle puck corn dogs.